I think obviously you don't want to go in because somebody got hurt, but what was it like to have that experience down at Florida?
First off, I want to say prayers up to Jalen Geiger. You know, people just think he's my teammate, but that's really my brother. Like, through the offseason, we put in so much work together, so much blood, sweat, and tears. He was like my Yusuf Corker. And when Yusuf left, you know, he was starting safety, and he was the only thing I had. If I had the problem, I would go to Jalen. So, you know, I just want to say shouts out to Jalen first. But when I first heard about it, everybody was just saying, stay focused, be ready. And when I got out there, I feel like everything was natural. You know, on the field, once you get in, you're kind of nervous a little bit, but once you get out there, everything flows in preparation.
What have the coaches been like, hey, you did this well, but we need you to work on this to get to where you need to be?
It was all about, like, 'cause, you know, Florida's a big environment, and, you know, Florida's a humongous environment. And when I got out there, it was really just getting the calls to me, making sure I know where to go. So I had Ty, DeAndre Square, a whole lot of other people just helping me out right there.
How big a deal is that, having all those veterans, those like 6-year guys on that defense to help?
It's a big deal. You got to stay on point. 'Cause if you don't, then they're going to get on you. Like, they notice. Like, with veterans, you know, if you mess up, of course, anybody can tell when you mess up. But with veterans, they can see the little stuff you mess up on. So they can critique everything you do. So you got to be on your P's and Q's.
Was there any transition that you tried to make throughout practice this week, knowing you're going to be getting starting reps?
No, not really. Not a big transition because, like I said, when Jalen was here, Jalen was going, and then I was going behind him. And then, you know, usually I just see what everything that Jalen does. You know, if he messes up, then I see what to do right. Like I said, he does something right, then I make sure, all right, I got to do this when I get in. But now, like I said, I just got to stay on point because everything comes to me first. So,
what's that moment like when you're out there at the swamp and the place you've seen on TV growing up and knew about, and you're like, this is for real?
well, let me tell you, I think it was going to halftime. We was on the sidelines, and I just took a deep breath, looked up. I saw about 90,000 fans. And I almost shed a tear. I almost put a tear to my eyes. I've never been in an environment like that, and I was like, you know, this is my opportunity. I got to take it. I'm really here, so I got to make the best of it.
How anxious were you to get that opportunity, especially after having the spring game that you had? You're kind of one of the main guys that stood out for you.
I was real anxious, but like I said, this year was like really just, like I said, I knew the defense, but it was learning the little things, like putting the little things, especially going to strong safety to free safety. You really got to look at the little things. And like Ty helps me out a lot. Like without Ty, without Jalen, like I said, prayers up to him, I wouldn't be here.
What do you think it is now that about players in your generation maybe that gets you more prepared for that situation? Like maybe 20 years ago, I couldn't imagine a freshman getting thrust into that.
Right.
But you guys seem to be able to handle a lot better.
Like I said, bringing back Jalen again in the off season, like you practice how you play, and you know the way you train and the way you handle yourself in the weight room is gonna correlate to the field. And you know, as a defense, you know, we made sure everybody was straight, everybody's ready to practice. If DeAndre's a linebacker, DeAndre Square, and if he sees that a DB is messed up on something or doesn't know something, then he'll go right to you, take his time, move everything slow, and make sure you get it. So,
Jordan, basically all you North Hardin guys are playing big roles now.
Right.
Is this what you all dreamed of when you all committed here, playing together?
You know, that's crazy because Octavius came up to me around halftime again. Octavius came up to me. He was like, "Hey, since high school, like, you know, he let me know, like, we here, me, Vil, Octavius, like, it's crazy." And playing Dane's here too as a true freshman. He's making an impact already. We played against him in high school too, and honestly, it still blows my mind. Like, I'm so locked in this week, I haven't even had time to think about it, but it's real crazy.
You ever flash back to some of those little fields you all played on?
Right. Yeah, I've been having a few flashbacks. I told I was like, hey, this is like what we wanted. Like, honestly, in the recruitment process, none of us knew we was going to like be all at the same spot together, but we all ended up here, and it all ended up working out.
Do you have like a favorite moment on film from that game, or conversely something that you saw that you're like, I need to work on this?
Favorite moment is winning. I'm not gonna lie. Favorite moment is winning. I don't have any type of favorite moment. Like I said, everybody does their job. As long as everybody does what they're supposed to, then everything's gonna go together. But overall, the win was my favorite moment.
Is that the best to go somewhere where everybody's against you? you
Right.
silence over it?
Right. Honestly, personally, for me, I feed off like negative energy, like because anybody could pat you on the head, say good this, good that, but anybody could turn on you in the moment too. So I honestly feed off negative energy. I love playing away home games. Like people booing me gets me more turned.
Yeah. All right. Congratulations.